Guys. It is your boy, Sombra del Piso, back once again with yet another video. I'm excited to talk about what I want to talk about today because I feel that it's a very important topic for us guys. I think that we're not getting a lot of motivation on our back end, a lot of support. And I want to be that person. I want to be that pillar, that Loki for the entirety of the multiverse. No spoilers, right? Depending on the people, on how far they are in the Loki series and whatnot. It is a spoiler, actually. But you don't know, but you have no idea what I'm talking about, right? You just know it involves Loki in the multiverse, which you guys should already know by watching the season 1, right? And part of season 2. Anyway, I want to say this, guys. I want to talk about this. So I know that the world is very different now, at least in the West. Social media has taken up prominence. It is at the summit of Mount Olympus, even valued higher than the gods that make up Mount Olympus. And you may be successful in your own way, or maybe you are working towards success. Some of you guys in the successful category, maybe you have, you make 6 figures, you work remote, you're sort of financially free, so on and so forth. That's good and power to you guys, but I'm talking to the other half, the ones that are not really successful. Maybe we are working towards it because I'm part of that group too. Maybe we are working towards success. We are trying to develop a sort of foundation of our own. We're trying to develop a life of our own, be a bit more results oriented because this is a society that thrives on results. At the end of the day, you can't sort of pay a mortgage on a home with an idea of a business. You have to sort of use the profits of some business that you've made to pay for your mortgage. But for those guys that are not successful yet, I want to tell you this, so what if you try, you try to get dates and you're rejected? So what if, you still haven't reached your success yet, no matter how old you are, and life just seems all around unbearable? As long as you are, you have no kids, right? You're not in any debt to the system. You don't have any drug addiction, right? You don't have any alcohol addiction or any debilitating addictions of any sort. You are, like I said, you don't have kids and you are practicing semen retention, right? If you are in any of those categories, or perhaps in a lot of our cases, all of them, right? You are a winner. That's just hands down. You are a straight up winner. You will always be in demand. Just understand that. Right now we're in a time where, women could have, they are going to college more than we are. They are getting more degrees. They are being more successful. That's life. That's great. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. At the end of the day, a lot of these women are still single. They're not married. Some of them have a lot of kids. A lot of them have a lot of emotional baggage, right? And they, they'll be on Instagram, taking pictures with their cats, taking pictures with their dogs, sleeping with them on both sides of the goddamn full-size bed or whatever they could afford, right? At the end of the day, these guys are still unhappy. They're still miserable. A lot of them are not satisfied with their situations. If you are a man in any of the aforementioned categories, you are on semen retention, you are working towards some sort of success, you don't have any debts or any addictions of any sort, you are our top guy. It's hands down. You will always be desired in this place. Do not get it twisted. You do not have to play a game where you have to when you finally get what you can get in this country, in the West, talking about UK as well and Australia, because I know we're down bad over there as well. I know this for sure. When you finally get what you can get, because you guys are still on those dating apps, which is, I'm telling you guys, get off of them. It is just a sucker's game for men. When you finally get what you can get and you're trying to get texts back, you're trying to, organize something, and it's not happening, do not feel discouraged, guys. Do not feel discouraged, because remember, at the end of the day, the moment we get our version of success, no, not our version, when we get that success, we get our, we finally get that finance coming in. We're financially independent, a little free. We don't have to really listen to a superior officer, manager, or whichever. You will be in demand forever. Do you understand this? You will have to beat off not compatible. You will have to beat off these women with sticks. In fact, you'll have to use like like the Darth Maul double-ended lightsaber, because that's how crazily they're gonna come at you. At the end of the day, these guys, the women here they play this game. The West, they play this game. They'd be like over 40. They have children, and they still believe that they have a lot of value. And that's not the case. The only value that they have is the value that us single men, right, that have none of these debts, that do not have kids, give them. It is great that you guys are financially successful. It is great that you have, like these women, it's great that they're financially successful and they're independent. That's great. But once they start telling you that you are not good enough, that you're just not the person that they're looking for, listen, walk the other way, because that's not even close to true. Men out there, if you were listening to this to me on this channel, Sombra del Piso, just know you guys have way more value than you know. You're working hard. You work a 9 to 5, right? You're not getting money by illegal, nefarious means. You do not have addictions. You are practicing semen retention. You are actively looking to change your situation, right? You've traveled, and understand that in other countries, women are just not thinking like that. They're just fine with having a mate. Doesn't matter if they make less than them, or doesn't matter if they're, as long as they're people with good hearts and they have good morals and, good, strong family ties, right? Understand that you have options as a male. You are not unseen by everyone else. It's just here in the West, in these Western societies that you guys are in, because progressive politics and this echo chamber and social media has made women believe that they are way more valuable than they actually are. And it's just as simple as that. Remember, guys, you are important. You are valuable. And if women here in the West don't see that, then that's fine. They can go to sea. They can go to sea, right? That doesn't matter. What we need to do is just keep our heads down. Go to the gym if you believe in, keeping up with your physical health, maintaining your physical stature and your health, because that's the most important, right? That's very important. Then try to learn new skills. Try to make it your own business. Try to be financially free, because once you could obtain that, you have a group of clients, and you're able to maintain that sort of revenue coming in, you will have your pick of the litter. That's the difference between men and women. Women can have the same thing, and a lot of women do have this situation going on where they have their own businesses. They're making a lot of money, of course, but men are not running in droves to come see them. Or if they are, they're not the men that they want. Remember, women always want someone that does better than them, and that doesn't mean better than how they used to be or anything like that. Is if a woman thinks she makes like 6 figures a year, she wants a man that makes like close to 7 figures a year, or a little higher than she does. And it doesn't matter if you have good hearts. At the end of the day, guys, it doesn't matter if you have good head on your shoulders. If you do not fall into the category of what these women want, which is consistent overgrabs and overreaches of their current financial statuses, then you will not be seen by these women. You will always be looked at as less than. These are just facts, but you are not less than. You are far more important than you know. And until you realize that, you'll always be at the mercy of these women that are still, at the end of the day, going to bed with their cats and dogs. That's just the reality of the situation. I say this, I'm going to end the video here. Somebody up Piso is about to tune out. I'm still editing videos at the moment. I'm actually editing a video on gym talks. But I want to say this. What you need to take away from this is you are important, you are valued, right? And you are strong. Do not derive validation from a woman, right? Even though they are doing better than you financially. Because at the end of the day, once you reach that same stature, which you will if you are on semen retention actively, you are actively trying to get better with your life. You know, you're sort of gatekeeping the types of people that are entering your life, you know, making sure that they're people that are uplifting you and you understand what you want. Once you develop those and the finances do come, your situation will change. You would forget, well, you will never forget about these times, but you will wonder why you haven't done this sooner. So you can have a much more longer enjoyable period. And with that being said, Sombra del Piso out. If you like what I had to say just now, please like, comment, leave a comment, please. Subscribe to the channel. I wanted to give a shout out because, you know, the channel is finally at 100 subscribers. La Liga de Sombras is spreading. Let's go, baby. So I'm very happy about that. Let's keep the growth going. And please share this video with some peers. And at the end of the day, don't let this world get you down. Do not ever let this place get you down. It is only temporary, and we have more control over it than we think. We just need to put a little bit of work, put a little bit of mental effort in it, and then we will reap the benefits. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay radiant. Ciao.